Want to take you live to our Midtown Memphis camera right now, looking to the north and west. Kind of a spooky looking view here, but I can tell you that these clouds are a lot more bark than bite. They look scarier than they actually are. These are just some typical isolated downpours. We don't have any bad weather right now, no severe warnings in effect, and I don't really expect any today, but definitely some heavy downpours over in eastern Arkansas. And you can see those storm clouds kind of lining up along the Mississippi River as they continue to march to the east. So Mississippi and Tennessee have been mostly dry today. The storms have mainly been limited to Arkansas. This thunderstorm has really blossomed up. This is the one we were just looking at on that camera from about I-55 in Marion all the way up the river to Osceola and Blytheville. Several inches of rain coming down there and some good thunder and lightning. But again, other than that, we don't have any severe weather coming out of that. More storms developing in Arkansas from Forest City down Highway 1 to Mariana, even a little closer to Tunica and Horseshoe Lake at this point. And these are all eventually going to start to move further east. So Memphis, DeSoto County, the rest of North Mississippi, we could still see some of those thunderstorms a bit later on. Here's the hour-by-hour radar at about 8 p.m. You see those storms starting to cross the rivers. So within the next few hours, we could also get in on some heavy downpours. Continuing to move east by 10 o'clock, West Tennessee and North Mississippi still seeing some spotty thunderstorms. And then even overnight tonight, I can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm while we're sleeping. But really, I think the heaviest rain is probably going to clear out tonight by 10 o'clock. We'll still leave in that slight chance of storms overnight tonight. They'll be very isolated. They won't happen everywhere. Low temperature about 68. Maybe a few isolated showers in the morning, but I'm going to try to go a bit more dry with the forecast tomorrow. Yes, there is a very slight chance of some downpours. I think many of us might have a fairly dry Wednesday and a little cooler as well with temperatures in the 70s. So again, a few showers tomorrow morning. Somebody could see a downpour at some point, but I think most of us for Wednesday are going to be pretty dry. Again, I can't rule out a downpour, but it's looking a little more dry for Wednesday. Same thing for Thursday. I lowered those rain chances a bit for Thursday. I can't rule out a shower, but I think for Wednesday and Thursday, we are going to look a little more on the dry side. We still do stay in a pattern, though, even into Memorial Day weekend, where there could be an isolated shower or storm at some point. Saturday and Sunday, for now, looking maybe a little more on the dry side. Just a slight chance of pop-up showers and storms. And then as we look to Monday, Memorial Day, maybe a slightly better chance of a little bit of rain. All thanks to this stationary front that's going to get stuck right over the Mid-South. It's going to keep us in a pattern where there could be some off and on spotty storms each day. The key here is spotty. They don't hit everybody every single day. So for the rest of this evening, there is that chance of some off and on thunderstorms through maybe 10 or 11 o'clock. Wednesday and Thursday, I think we go back to mostly dry conditions. Not as hot, highs in the 70s. There still could be somebody that sees a downpour tomorrow or Thursday, but I think we're going to be a little more dry for the middle of the week. Friday, a couple of more spotty storms, and then Saturday and Sunday, we seem like we might turn a little more dry again. Again, that slight chance is still there, so I can't rule it out, but I think we're mostly dry Saturday and Sunday. We do see spotty rain and storm chances return early next week, including on Memorial Day, with highs in the low to mid 80s.